World Cup fan, 27, shot and killed for celebrating USA win in Iran by security agencies.
Here's a summary of the article.
Breaking. World Cup fan, 27, shot and killed for celebrating USA win in Iran by security agencies. A World Cup fan has reportedly been killed in an area of northern Iran for celebrating USA beating Iran. Journalist Pouria Zarati posted details of his death, saying that Mr. Samik was shot in the head around 1 a.m. local time in Anzali, located in northern Iran. He posted, Moran Samik, 27 years old, was shot in the head by Islamic regime security forces tonight in Anzali, while people were celebrating IR team's loss against the U.S. He died an hour ago in the hospital. According to reports, hours before his death Mr. Shamik had posted on his Instagram story, "Tonight, regardless of any outcome of Iran and the US, let's stick together." Iran threatened the families of its World Cup soccer squad after the players refused to sing the country's national anthem at their opening game in an apparent act of solidarity with protesters back home, a source told CNN. According to the source, who works in security at the World Cup, he has monitored how Iran's security agencies are acting in Qatar during the games and said that players were ordered to meet with Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps after the first game when they refused to sing the national anthem. USA's Christian Pulisic both scored and injured himself during the match on Tuesday, as they secured a 1-0 victory over Iran to face the Netherlands in the knockout stages on Saturday, December 3.
This post received a score of 100,000, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
TLDR, a 27-year-old was honking his horn after the win and was shot by a terrorist militia. Edit, this was in Iran, not Qatar.
The 27-year-old World Cup fan was shot in the head and killed by regime militias in Anzali, northern Iran, by Iran's Islamic regime's security forces, according to reports.
Poor sportsmanship.
It's been like that since they lost to the Greeks.
I don't remember that World Cup.
It's ancient, beyond your time, when the GOAT was some dude named Alexander.
Ah, yes, Alexander the GOAT. His headers were legendary.
That last sentence makes the picture of the US player consoling the Iranians so much different. That poor guy was probably scared for his family's life, knowing what he has to go home to.
Yup, Iran is a shit country. Hope their family will be okay. Edit, when I call Iran a shit country, I am talking about their government.
Bananas. Absolute bananas.
Totalitarian countries should not be allowed on the world stage. If anything good came from this World Cup, it's that the world's eyes are opened. Yes, I am aware that the World Cup is held in Qatar and not Iran. Should we allow countries that state mandate beating women to death for showing their hair to participate in a worldwide celebration of athletics?
At least most of the players were against the regime despite certain death, comparing to risking a yellow card. That takes more balls, but at what cost?
It's great that they spoke against, but we shouldn't fuel a nation that murders its citizens for doing that. It's barbarism. It's wrong. I don't care about respecting the country and its values when it comes to this. The values are wrong when they thrive off of hurting people.
I think it's way more powerful to allow those athletes, who are probably role models to many, to protest when the entire country can see it, rather than lock out the entire country out of any external communication tools.
They're killing females right now for protesting against their laws. If the athletes protested, the same ending would occur.
Rape. Don't forget the rape.
Female children, as young as 10 years old. Don't forget that part either.
I find it interesting how Iran ended up in a group pretty much solely consisting of two of its three arch-enemies, USA and two ex-UK teams, Wales and England. Fully convinced if Israel qualified, they would have been in this group instead of Wales.
Wales actually beat Ukraine to get this spot in the group stage. So in a world where Ukraine went through, this group would have been even spicier.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.